So, I was supposed to do my first video in January, and it is now March 8th. Not off to a great start. Where's my phone? Okay, so I've been in Madrid for about 3 months now. There's a lot to talk about, but I've just been so busy. I never really got a chance to film the videos. I've just been lazy. But at least I'm doing them now. So for the first video, I just want to talk about stuff I love and stuff I hate about Spain, in specific Madrid, but Spain in general. First thing I love about Spain is the hours. One of the things that made me want to come here is the way their hours are set up are like nothing I've seen in the rest of the world. I feel like the city in general just kind of wakes up later than, you know, a New York or Chicago or LA. So nothing's really like moving until like 9. When it comes to lunch, you would have something like lunch at around 2 p.m., 3 p.m. Just kind of later. And I just really thought that was different, and I wanted that. And generally the lunches are bigger, and then dinner and breakfast are smaller. And then dinner, they have dinner at like 9, 10. Generally I eat dinner around 10 p.m. Almost every night. And a lot of these restaurants out here won't even open till at least 8 p.m. So it's definitely a bit of adjusting to do, but I really enjoy it. It just feels different. Number 2. Weather. The weather's definitely better than what you might find in America. For the most part, it's generally, you know, really sunny. Like, I feel like the skies here are very blue. It doesn't rain that often. It has been raining kind of lately, but generally doesn't rain often. You know, it's as of right now, it's not that hot. It's not, but it's not cold either. It's like a nice in between. Okay. Number 3. Food. Oh my god, I love it so much. I love it so much. It is really good here. Just in general, like the quality of food. The bread you find is better. The cheese you find is better. McDonald's here has real chicken. Real chicken. Can you believe that? McDonald's. Real chicken. It's amazing. I eat there way too much. Oh, it's a lot of fried food, a lot of tomato based. It's just immediately when I got here, I fell in love with the food. If you didn't know, tapas are like these little, like almost like bite-sized things that you get. So if you go to a bar or a restaurant, a lot of times if you go to a bar, they'll just give you a tapas right away. And then a lot of the other restaurants you can buy tapas, like, and then you just share it. You just kind of share it with the rest of the table. So, you know, I might go with a couple people and I'll buy 5 or 6 plates, and then, you know, when you split that up, it's not that much money, but it still ends up getting a lot of variety. And generally they're pretty good too. The fish, the calamari, oh god, the calamari. Everything about it is just so good, so fresh. The sightseeing. I know when you study abroad, there's kind of like a rush to go travel to as many countries as you possibly can because a lot of people haven't been to Europe yet. But with Spain, I don't really feel that rush because there's so many cities worth seeing in Spain. Sevilla, Granada, Malaga, Barcelona, obviously, a lot of places. So because of that, a lot of that tends to be cheaper. So I'm not flying off to Switzerland or Ireland, even though I want to. And part of that's because I'm super broke, and I can't afford any of this. There's so much to see here, and rather than traveling so much, I feel like I'm really understanding what it means to live in Spain. Number 5 is about liveliness. And maybe it's more of a city culture and less of, you know, just being here. It's possible that this is just being in Madrid, in a big city, rather than part of Spain. But it just feels like everything here is super lively. Just the people in general. Like, everyone's just moving quickly. And it's very energizing and inspiring. So, this is just a really great place to be. There's just something about being in this area that I feel like makes it more vibrant. Gummy bears, but in Spanish. Gotta stay hydrated, even abroad. Alright. The first thing I dislike about living in Spain is the language barrier. Now, let me give you a little bit of context. My own Spanish is okay. Platano. It's not great, it's not amazing, but it's enough to get by. I can have like a decent back and forth conversation with someone. I can get my point across always, but they have their own accents. It's hard to pick up on sometimes. They have their own words, their own lisps. It's just, sometimes it's not easy. And beyond that, almost no one here speaks English. And if they do, they speak very little. The first day I checked into a hotel, I remember I tried to check in, and they didn't understand any English. And that was the moment when I realized, oh, I gotta start speaking Spanish here. I gotta start speaking Spanish here. The second thing I dislike about living here is the food. You just said food was one of your favorite things about living in Spain. And it is. But, how do I put this? I just feel like a lot of Spanish dishes come down to three main things. Potatoes, cheese, bread, and tomatoes. And there's not much variety away from that. And even a lot of tapas, also ham. But even a lot of tapas tends to be ham, bread, potatoes, yeah. So I really enjoyed it when I first came here, but after a few weeks, I got tired of the lack of spice, I guess. I really miss Thai food. Number 3. The customer service is very hit or miss here. I feel like generally, if you go to a restaurant in America, for the most part, you know what kind of service you're getting. But in Spain, it's kind of a coin toss. I don't even think it's rude. It's just like not caring. Yeah, they just don't care. Number 4. The food here and everything in general is just way more expensive than America, I feel like, for the most part. Your average meal is going to come to about €8 if you're lucky. If you convert that to dollars, €8 is about $9.80, almost 10. So that really adds up after a while, and that's like an average meal. The average rate is $1 to 0.81 euros. It does not work in my favor. Also, just everything in general, I just feel like is more expensive here, and it's just weird and not good. And the last thing, number 5, what I dislike about Spain is all the attractive people. Like, there's just too many. Like, I just don't understand all these. Everyone here could be fashion models. Everyone. It's like I have no self-esteem now. Where's my I can't find it. Where's my self-esteem? I swear, I fall in love on the metro at least like 4 times a day. Like, I'm on the metro. I got on the metro to go to class, not fall in love. Alright, that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you learned a little bit more about Spain. Even though I did list 5 negatives about my experience here, don't get me wrong, I've loved every single second of it, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. If you are considering studying abroad, just do it. It's gonna be a great experience.
So just do it! Make your dreams come true. Just do it.